Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of all Titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
I'm addicted to crack. King. Let me explain. Hey, kumusta? It's your Tito E-Boy, also known as the GOAT. Or the greatest of all Titos, and welcome back to the channel. So based on what I just said earlier, I like getting cracked. Today was my third chiropractic adjustment. I would go to this seemingly small and quiet chiropractic outlet here in Parañaque, specifically over there in BF Homes. It's called the Philippine Chiropractic Healthcare. It's run by Dr. Ben Adorable, or if you're from the States, Adorable. And he was actually referred to me by one of my mom's close friends because I didn't know where to go. Another friend suggested this place in Alabang, but when I went to the website and I tried to contact them, they never responded. So sucks to be you. And it's actually been a long time since I've wanted to get adjusted, and I've been putting it off and pushing it off because of my size. And I'm hesitating to go there, to go to any chiropractor, only to be turned down because they couldn't handle my size. So, but I was pleasantly surprised when this particular doctor could and actually handled me pretty well. So a little story of my 3-day adjustment, and I still have a lot more to go. Because anyway, ang problema ko kasi is that my lower right hip, specifically on the joint, I could feel it in the joint. It hurts when I stand up or when I walk certain distances. Basically, when I stand up for a while, it bothers me. And it's a problem because I don't want to be one of those overweight people who eventually couldn't walk, couldn't stand. I can't accept that. And I think it started when I did my 100-day jump rope challenge. You can see it over here. And by the time I hit my 100th day, I noticed that my back was hurting, especially going back to the hip. I also noticed that my right foot, specifically on the toes, medyo may tingling sensation siya. Mayroon parang pins and needles. And I tried acupuncture to no avail. And now I want to eventually to get adjusted. It's funny that you know, the many videos that you're watching about getting adjusted, the sessions with my particular doctor weren't as exciting as I would have hoped. And like the first, second, and third, especially today, the adjustments weren't that long. Sandali lang, like a few minutes lang. But man, the results were mind-boggling. So after, kasi I'm not the type kasi who'd easily be convinced that there is a change. Hindi ako ganung, parang feeling ko nauuto ako pag sinasabi nila, oh may change na, may change na. No, I don't. So I would just let it be. And everything that he was telling me to expect kind of ties up with what I was expecting to get when I'm doing the tuna sandwich diet and now intermittent fasting. So I wouldn't really think about it na may connection siya sa spine or sa bones or whatever, the joints. But it was only until yesterday that I noticed that akala ko kasi I would walk and I would walk like that, yung parang left and right na lakad. And I figured it was because of my size. But I only noticed yesterday that when I would walk now, it went straight. And when I saw the doctor today, that was the first thing that he mentioned. Did you notice that you're walking straighter now? I'm impressed. The pain is still there though, but I'm hoping after a few more adjustments na mawala na siya. I think that will be like an emotional moment when I can finally not feel pain and also the tingling sensation in my toes. I've been wanting to vlog about it though. I don't know how the setup would be. Medyo naiilang ako dalhin yung camera ko dun sa clinic and interview the guy. So I think you just have to take my word for it. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. Nakikijay ako dun sa mga tao na napaka-abrasive nila about it. I think it's a wonderful reason to celebrate love. Doesn't necessarily have to be with somebody. Doesn't necessarily need to be an intimate thing. Just just let those people be. Dahil masyadong bitter, it's okay. Let them be. For a lot of people, it's something very important to them. So just respect that, I think. So I'm excited. Even though malayo-layo pa, I'm kind of excited to test drive the Ioniq 5. I know it's like the third time that I'm talking about it, but I kind of like the idea of finally an electric car here in the Philippines. I think the perfect setup for me would be having an electric car with my own fast charger at home and having full solar. So parang fully decked out yung bahay na purely solar with battery backup, almost totally off the grid. Then the car would charge off of the solar power. Perfect. Tomorrow is day 1 of the new Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania movie. My family's thinking of watching it, but I'll be out. I want to be able to join them on the day that we're planning to watch a movie because I'll be going out. But that's okay. I can't as much as I would like to watch alone tomorrow. Medyo binabandayan ko pa yung pamangkin ko kasi doing his thesis and he kinda needs guidance. So I don't wanna do anything else yet until he's done with his thesis. Parang going back to the Ant-Man and the Wasp thing, parang for me, ang tingin ko sa MCU ngayon, it starts to become a stagnant company kasi parang sa akin yung highlight talaga ng MCU was the original 6. And with them gone or almost gone, and then yung mga bago ng superheroes, parang hindi ko na sila kilala, hindi ko na kapanahunan yun. Ant-Man nga, hindi ko nga masyado kilala eh. It's really the original 6 eh. Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, Captain America, Hawkeye, Thor. I know they're not the original 6 sa comics, pero ang ganda ng pagka-setup nila sa MCU. But I think you can't beat that or improve on the next few more phases, like phase 5 and onwards. I mean, I'm sure for the real comic fan, maraming magandang pwede mangyari, pero it's not as exciting anymore for me. God, imagine 2008 yung unang Iron Man. 2008. That's 15 years. I was 30 years old when Iron Man came out. Damn. o 15. O yung bagets ko na yung pamangkin ko ngayon is 22. He was 8 when Iron Man first came out. Damn. When Iron Man first came out, my sister wasn't married yet. Whoa. Hey ba, are you gonna watch Ant-Man and the Wasp? Are you one of those people who need to watch it on opening day? And are you the ones who get so emotional pag na-spoil? I used to be. And then I realized I have a life. So it doesn't really bother me that much kung na-spoil na. It started with No Way Home. Nung dami na nag-spoil. So wala nang point. Wala nang point makipag-away. Oh well, okay. For you Grey's Anatomy fans, babalik na. February 23. That is 9 days. It's exciting. Nasa Disney Plus na. Hindi ko na kailangan i-torrent. And they are at least like an episode behind. So that's it for today. Be on the lookout for the next updates of my adjustment and eventually my test drive of the Hyundai Ioniq 5.